Hey, how you guys doing? I don't know why weird things keep happening. Every time I'm live, weird things keep happening. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because internet is just slow now because there's so many people using computers. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. It's really weird. I could be live and then all of a sudden just sound cuts out and let's send that right now. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's like a curse or something. It's like I go live and then all of a sudden things go haywire. You know, I don't know why. It's weird. How you guys doing? Just chilling here, and I know we had a stream that had about 60 people on it, and it got frozen. Um, so I don't know where the 60 people went, but I'm here now. So if you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, or anything you want to look at, or stocks on your mind, or investing's on your mind, or anything's on your mind, just let me know. There's no need to panic. Even in a global pandemic, we are going to show you winners. We're going to show you opportunities to make money, and we're going to give you different ideas and strategies you can use to make money in a global pandemic. It's true. Even from the comfort of your own home, you too can create financial freedom. You too can have happiness in a global pandemic. It's true. It's true. I wouldn't lie about it. It's true. Hope you guys are having a good day. It looks as though we're having another green day in the markets. This is phenomenal considering the fact that the markets right now we know are in very serious trouble. So we were up very big. Now we are up slightly. So it's going to be the end of the run. Does it end here? Does the run end here? We were up really big earlier today. We hit 23,500 Dow. Now we are under 23,000 Dow. We're up slightly on the day. So does it end here? Is this the signal to short? And if it is, what are you going to short? Is this the signal to short? And if it is, what are you going to short? Rodrigo says, hey, bro, I came back to trading. I switched from Robinhood to Webull, but apparently you can't buy and sell the same stock more than 3 times. Do you know a platform that lets you, or is it regulated? Everything's regulated. I use TD, Direct Investing in Canada, and RBC, Direct Investing. And through the Trading Academy, I use MetaTrader. So MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. So I have no problem trading anything 3 times, 4 times, 10 times. I can trade things as many times as I want. I don't waste my time with Robinhood and discount brokers, because when you're investing through a discount broker, you get discount broker type execution. And I don't want discount broker type execution. I want the best execution. So that's why I invest in TD, in RBC, because when I make a trade, I want it to get executed. I don't want to wait for them to go through TD, for them to go through RBC, because that's what they're doing. They're a discount broker. They're still taking your order and placing it through TD. They're taking your order, placing it through RBC. Understand what they're doing. They are a discount broker. Okay. So you're going to get discount broker type of customer service. Poor customer service, not as much availability to your money, not as quick access to your money. Everything is more difficult. Got to jump through hula hoops more. Bad execution. And when I'm investing, I want good execution. More than anything else, I want good execution. When I hit that buy button, I want it to buy. When I hit the sell button, I want it to sell. I don't waste my time with discount brokers. I use Webull for indicators. I use it for my watch list. I look at stocks. I use it for indicators. I use TradingView. I use a lot of different tools. But I don't have an account with Webull. Yeah, you should use TD Ameritrade. Absolutely. You should use TD Ameritrade. They're very good. TD Ameritrade is actually really good. Very, very good. How you guys doing today? The markets have been, I think, overbought, and I think we hit the top, and we're probably going to see it kind of come back now for the rest of the week. That's my opinion. So if you are looking to short, I mean, probably at the high of the day is the best time to short, but right now might not even be a bad time to consider buying a short or doing a short, because we just had a nice run up in the market, really for no reason. So there's a lot of reasons, I believe, to think that the market's going to go down. One of the biggest reasons I think the market's going to go down is because of the fact that companies are going to be reporting massive losses. Rodrigo says, thanks for all your help. I started watching the videos from when I traded from INO. Haha. Keep up the good work. Yeah, Inovio did really, really well. But then it started getting attacked by Andrew Left. And he started putting lawsuits on them, and they just haven't been the same. Mind you, they're still up dramatically from when I started talking to you guys about it. So it is what it is, man. That's the market that we're in. There's guys out there that are notorious short sellers, and anytime they see movement in the market, they're going to try to take it back down. So you have to assume that that's going to be happening right now. Right now, you have to assume that that's happening in the market right now. You guys have anything you want me to look at right now? Anything you guys are looking at in the markets? Oh, the Dow Jones just had a nice little surge right there, kind of coming back down. So the Dow Jones is up 189 basis points, 0.84%. S&P 500 up 17.46 basis points, 0.66%. NASDAQ up 12.8 basis points, 0.16%. Global Dow up 43 basis points, 1.75%. Gold is down $18 at $16.75.60, down 1% or $18.30. And oil at $24, down 1.93%, or $1.93, 7.4%. I think right now short ETFs definitely have to be in play. Let's take a look. Rodrigo says, what's up with oil? Shouldn't they be going up as the OPEC meeting is on Thursday? Could be supply issue, I thought also. I think it's creating a buying opportunity. Like we saw, they were at $19 last week. They ran as high as 29. Then they came back down now. They're at 24. I got in at 22. I think oil goes way higher. I'm not thinking about selling at these prices. I would actually think about buying more. That's what I'm thinking. But I'd like to get it at 22 or lower, and I will definitely buy more. I will definitely buy more. That's what I'm thinking, but I mean, that's up to you guys, right? Remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education, entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you ever invest in anything that we talk about here in Rich TV Live. Always invest in the best. The best is blessed, and you deserve the best. Am I still following IBIO? Yeah, I follow everything, but I sold IBIO. I took my profits and ran. I was up, sold it, and I'm in cash. And trying to stay in cash right now as much as possible because I do believe that the markets are overbought right now for no real reason. And my biggest fear is what is going to happen to the markets when these companies start reporting massive losses. And they will. They will report massive losses. The question is, what is going to happen to these companies when they do report massive losses? That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm concerned about. But yeah, I'm following IBIO. I'm following everything. You think it's already baked in? You don't think that the markets are going to go down when companies start reporting massive, horrific losses? I think that you're going to see these companies go down. And they're going to go down bad, very bad. I mean, guys, you have to realize, business has stopped all over the world, right? We haven't even seen how that is going to affect the balance sheet yet. We have absolutely no idea how that's going to affect the balance sheet yet. What we do know is that it's going to affect the balance sheet, and it's going to affect the balance sheet in a very big way. Okay? So when we actually see those balance sheets get crippled by the fact that everybody's at home, yeah, 30% of the businesses will do well. 10% of the businesses might actually do better. But 70% of the businesses worldwide will be affected by this. Some of them will lose 90% of their revenue. Some of them will lose 100% of their revenue. Some of them will lose 30% of their revenue. That's enough to put most of those businesses bankrupt. It's enough to put most of those businesses out of business. This is what I'm concerned about. This is the way my brain is thinking. And at some point, we will see the effects of that on the market. I'm getting in cash now. I'm starting to position myself in cash now. So anything that I can sell, I'm going to sell, and I'm going to stay in cash, and I'm going to wait for opportunities as they present themselves, because I do not believe we've seen the bottom. And I can't imagine how we can say we've seen the bottom when we haven't seen even one company report earnings through the coronavirus pandemic. We haven't seen one company report earnings coming through the coronavirus pandemic. When we start to see the earnings from the first quarter of 2020, January, February, March, when we start seeing those earnings start being reported, that's the start of it. Q1, January, February, March, Q1 2020. Then Q2 2020 is April, May, June. That's where we're in right now. Q2 2020 is going to be horrific because as of the beginning of April, almost everybody's at home all over the world. So this month is going to be one of the worst months for production for the whole world all year, April. You would assume that unless we get a miracle, that we're going to have some serious troubles in May as well. We're hoping that maybe this ends in May. We're praying this ends in May, and we go back to somewhat reality again in normal life by June. Maybe 50% of the people start going back to work in June. That would be best case scenario, I think. So that means that we're going to have a very, 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 very bad Q1 for the whole world. That's going to affect earnings, revenues, profitability. And we're going to have a horrific Q2 for the world, for the stock market, for all businesses worldwide. We're going to have a horrific Q2 because we're going to have to look at the earnings and revenues for April, May, and June, which right now looks horrific. Horrific. Whacker Beat says, if the markets don't crash, then the markets literally make 0 cents. Well, you have to understand that the markets right now are being put up and pushed up with quantitative easing. There's trillions of dollars of stimulus money that is really driving this rally. So as quickly as this rally has gone up, it very quickly can go back down. So I don't think anybody can really try to make sense of the market. We all know that the market right now is under a lot of serious downward pressure because people are selling in panic. People are selling in panic. People are pulling money out of the markets. People are really panicking all over the world. And the longer we stay in this place where we are all at in the world, there's going to be people that are going to panic. And it's going to continue as long as people are forced to stay home. People are going to pull money out. People are preparing for the worst. They're pulling money out of stocks, guys. They're preparing for the worst. Think about it. That's putting downward pressure on the market, and then the Federal Reserve in Canada and the United States is coming in and buying those cheap shares, driving and forcing the market up. But when we see the earnings on airline stocks, cruise line stocks, hotels, restaurants. People are not allowed to eat inside restaurants, guys. You think that's not going to affect their earnings? So many businesses are going to be affected all over the world. It's going to be horrific. Q1 and Q2, which we're right now in the beginning of Q2. Q1, which is behind us, which is going to be very bad. And Q2, which we're right now in the beginning of, are going to be horrific. So we're going to see companies reporting on that in the next 3 to 6 months. So in the next 3 to 6 months, we're going to see companies reporting their Q1s and their Q2s. Q3 2020 will probably also be very, very bad. Because companies, if everything gets better, companies are just going to be starting to get started again. So Q3 2020 is also going to be bad. So we're going to have 3 really bad quarters that companies are going to have to report. What is that going to do to the stock market? So that's why I'm trying to get as much into cash as possible to prepare myself to try to see what that's going to do to the stock market. And we haven't even seen what that's going to do to the stock market yet because nobody's reported the first Qs. We just started April. We just started Q2. So nobody's even reported Q1 2020 yet. So when we start seeing the effects of Q1 2020, which really started in March, especially in North America, because we really didn't see much of anything in January or February. So it really kind of started in March. So I think you're going to see a little bit of an effect on that in Q1, at the end of Q1, in March, which is one month of three months in a quarter. So a third. So you're going to see the effect of it in Q1, but you're going to really see the effect of it in Q2. And we're right now in Q2. We're in what I would call the eye of the storm right now. We're in the eye of the storm. That's a fact. We're in the eye of the storm right now. But the Dow Jones is screaming back up right now. So it's like the Dow Jones just crossed 23,000. So this is crazy times in the markets, man. It's crazy, crazy times in the markets. It's crazy times for the whole world right now. Christoph says, then the COVID stocks gonna be good. I think the COVID stocks have a chance to be very good. As you guys have seen, QSC went up 700% before they dipped down today on some huge news. But they're raising money at 50 cents, so it makes sense that the stock that was at $1 yesterday, finished around 93 cents, is coming down on news that they just used 10 million shares to fund a new partnership and gave out 5 million of those shares. And the other 5 million shares will be given out based on performance. All right, guys. So I just want to give you guys an update on that. Take a look at the big news. I just did a video on it on QSC. Huge news. QuestCap getting into the coronavirus space. COPRF in America. QSC in Canada. QuestCap. And they're going back down today because of the fact that they've been up 700%. And they just raised money in Canadian funds at 50 cents. And stock was at 93. So clearly people are going to say, you know, maybe a little bit of dilution. People are going to sell off their positions. But hey, I'm happy you guys made some money. Whacker Beat says every valuation of most companies are based in a reality of naturally functioning economy. The whole world just called in sick for the last 2 weeks. Last few weeks, valuations have to come down. Yeah, you would think that they're going to come down. But I think what's happening is they're building a cushion in the market so that when these companies do report and they do come down, they won't come down as much as if there wasn't a cushion now. So I think what their strategy is offense right now. Build a cushion in the market, build a cushion in the stock market, buy everything up so that when it does come down, it's going to create a buying opportunity for us. And then you're going to see it come back up again. And it will come down because these companies are going to report losses. There's no doubt about it. It will come down at some point. We don't know when, but when it does, opportunity. That's why I'm trying to get into cash. And I am looking at oil stocks. Absolutely, I'm looking at oil stocks. There's opportunities everywhere right now, guys. There's opportunities everywhere. And the Dow Jones is up 1% right now. And as you can see, U.S. consumers, the new news right now, U.S. consumers increased their credit use at a much faster pace in February, which is exactly why I've been buying and selling Visa, MasterCard, American Express, because I just feel like they are cash cows, they're dividend payers, and Visa, MasterCard, American Express are 3 of the best companies in the world, and more people are going to be using their credit cards from home, ordering food, buying products, buying everything from home, using their credit card to buy products on Amazon, and they're going to continue to get more into debt. That's a reality. So yeah, I'm very, very bullish on Visa, MasterCard, American Express. But I sold it yesterday because everything was very high, and I'm now in cash waiting for another entry again. I'm waiting for a good entry. Yo, Brent, you had a good call, bro. You're a smart guy, my friend. Your call on BORR, bro. Genius. Guys, take a look at BORR. Brent makes a lot of good calls, guys. He is a genius out of me, bro. You're the type of guy I want to work with, man. You're a smart guy, bro. You're a very smart guy, Brent. I think that if you join the Trading Academy, bro, it would take your trading 10x, bro. It'd take your trading 10x, and you're already a great trader. You find opportunities all the time in advance. I have a lot of respect for you, man. Very smart guy, guys. Brent is a very smart guy. I love to trade with you, bro. Love to, man. You do a great job, man. I want your picks, bro. Your picks are always good, man. Straight up. And I want you sharing your picks with our community. So I think if we get tight-knit, we really focus, we can make a lot of money right now, guys. We can make a lot of money. We're all sitting at home. We got nothing better to do. So let's do the work. Put in the work. Do the research. Identify opportunities. Stay in cash. And wait for opportunities. And when you get in an opportunity and you see returns, take it. Don't hesitate. Take it. Take the money and run. Cash is king. John says SBES. Everybody drinking now at home, Rich. SBES. All right. Let's take a look at SBES. SBES. SBES is a 003 stock. Not really my style. Not saying it can't do well, but not really my style to get into 003 stocks. But, you know, you never know. You never know. It's a lottery ticket. Mohammed says, check out AKER. No, I know AKER has been rolling the last couple of days. They've been just rolling. Wow, up another 23% today? My goodness. This guy's been killing it. Just killing it. Wow. Yeah, that's a ridiculous move. It was at $1.70 March 20th. Now at $5.51 and was as high as $7. I won't chase anything like this, but I'll definitely watch it. I'll definitely watch it. Thoughts on the MJ earning reports coming up? You know, it's going to be interesting to see. I really pray that they're going to be good, man. But I got my fears, man. You know, everything is shutting down. So you have to understand that that is going to have an effect on all these companies. And I'm a little bit worried. That's why I think everyone needs to try to get in cash as much as possible right now. These opportunities up are a gift from the stock gods to take our daily bread. If you don't take your daily bread and then it crashes, you're going to really regret it. And you're going to really thank me and say, Richard, thank you for telling me to sell. I had a lot of people telling me thank you for telling them to sell yesterday. I know a lot of people are selling today. I think people need to think about selling and getting in cash, waiting for opportunities as they present themselves. I'm not buying something as the market goes up in a pandemic where I know that people are hurting and companies are hurting all over the world. I don't buy it for a second. I'm not buying it. I'm sitting on the sidelines. I'm going to try to stay in cash as much as possible. Yeah, I know SBES is your call, Brent, but I just don't like to buy penny stocks too much. You know what I mean? Like when you're giving me calls that are a little higher, those are the ones that I really like. And I know you've been right on a lot of calls. I just don't like penny stocks that much. It's not my style. 003 is not my style. But I know you like a lot of penny stocks. And that's why I'll share it with the group. I don't mind sharing it. You've got a good track record. I just personally, penny stocks, especially under a penny, it makes my skin crawl. You know what I mean? The market's starting to come down already, guys. We were up 700 basis points on the Dow. Now we're only up 100 basis points. Johan says, I have 350,000 shares. You never know. It's at 0006. That's weird because I see it at 003. I don't know if is it called South Beach? I see it at 003. 25 million shares at 003. It's been as low as 0002. I see it at 003 and been as high as a penny and a half. GW Pharma, one of my top 10 picks for the month, they're doing extremely well today. They are up 5% today. Big fan of them, guys. What do I think of New Wave Esports? I like that company and I like gaming stocks, but they haven't done very well. So just be careful with it. If you do buy it, just try to watch it and buy it on the dips. Jeff says, market crashing after update on business loans or lack thereof dropped 300 points. I wouldn't be surprised to see us finish in the red, guys. I don't want to, but I won't be surprised to see us finish in the red because I don't see why we're up so much, personally. Bren says, no, my call was at 0006 a couple months ago. That was a good call. What do you think about it now at 003? Wow, there it goes, guys. The green is almost gone. We're almost red now. There it is. The fake out. Crazy fake out. So the SQQQ ETF is probably in play right now, guys. Yep. It was as low as, wow, it was as low as 1532. Damn. And right now it's at 1684. So it hit a low of 1582 today. It's already at 1682 right now. And it's still in the red, but if we go red, this is about to go green. All the short ETFs got to be in play right now, guys. SQQQ, SDOW, the SDOW, shorting the Dow Jones. They're down 1.75%. It was as low as $35 today. Wow. It's right now at $40. So you could have got it at the low of the day, and it's already bounced up nicely from the low of the day. And if you think that the Dow Jones goes down tomorrow, you might be looking at buying something like the SDOW. We're still slightly green, but NASDAQ is red now. Gold is red. Oil is red. Global Dow is up. The NASDAQ is down. S&P is barely up, and the Dow Jones is barely up, fighting for their lives with half an hour left in the market for the day. James, you got some more SQQ on the dip. Very smart, man. MC says, big momentum on BORR. I'm up 188%. Nice job, MC. Good hit. Jay Sires says, what cannabis stock would you recommend? The ones I would recommend right now would be Aphria, Organigram, Valens, Labs, Trulieve, Green Thumb, GTII, GWPH, IIPR, Scott's Miracle-Gro. Those are pretty much the ones I would recommend. Watch WLL. Yo, thanks, Brent. Appreciate you, brother. I always add your picks, guys, all your picks to my watch list. And I watch them all. Penny stocks, big boards, everything. Whiting Patrol. Okay. At 35 cents. Wow, this was at $30. It went from $30 to 25 cents. What the hell? Yo, this is a good pick, bro. This is a good pick, bro. Oh my goodness, Brent. From $30 to 25 cents? What the hell? Adriano says Chemtrade Logistics TSE CHE.UN at 444 now had jumped over 50% in the past 10 days. Hey, thank you for the pick, bro. CHE. CHE. Chemtrade. Chemtrade Logistics was at 11 at the high as low as 350, currently at 445. Interesting pick. Thank you very much for the pick. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. I want to trade for the last couple of minutes here. I might make a couple of trades here. I might even do a short trade. I might buy a short ETF. This is why I'm in cash, is for these opportunities, because kind of feeling that we're going in for a red day tomorrow. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting that feeling. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys see a red day tomorrow? Like, look at the way we were up and the way we've kind of come down. It feels like the end of the run. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? Am I crazy? I don't know. But I think a couple short ETFs right now are looking pretty tasty. The SQQQ seems like a good buy. I think for it to go at least back to 20, maybe even $30 to get in at 16 would be crazy. Would be crazy. If the market crashes, the SQQQ is going to fly. There's no doubt about it. So the SDAO. So I'm going to run, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If there's any other big news, breaking news, I'll bring it to you guys first. I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to learn how to trade and trade with me, email me, richtvlive@gmail.com. I'm trading with so many of you guys right now. We're winning every single night. We were winning last night, late night, winning and trading. I even woke up late this morning. And I wasn't even worried because I knew the market was going to be green because I was up trading and the futures were up. So I knew the market was going to be green. And I actually haven't done any trades today. Kind of was like looking at the market. I was like, I'm not going to buy anything. Everything's up. I didn't really want to buy any short ETFs until I got an indication that there is actually going to be, a trend reversal. And now it looks like that indication's kind of here. But who knows? There might be some more changes coming. We don't really know. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated best way I can. You want to join me? Holler at me. Email me. richtvlive@gmail.com. You want to take a look at us, go to richtvlive.com and follow me on all social media, guys. Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp. I'm everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. We're everywhere, guys. We got Facebook groups. Stay tuned. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring in the winners and we bring them to you first. I think that this momentum is going to end pretty soon. I say the market goes down. I say stay in cash. Those are my picks right now. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I need to do some trading real quick here. I'm gonna think about it. So I'm gonna run. I'll be out. Thank you, guys. Peace. Thanks, Brent, for the tip, brother. You're the man. Peace.